And we're getting even more questions from folks who are potential buyers in the Southwest Florida market. And they want to know if all of this acceleration of sales in new construction communities coming out of the pandemic has made it so that there's just no new construction left because the communities might be selling out. Do you think that's the case? I think we should talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Well, welcome back to the channel. I'm Terry Pasquarelli with MVP Realty.
I'm Rich Pasquarelli with MVP Realty.
And we really do want to talk today a little bit more about new construction in terms of the pace at which some of the new construction communities that have been on people's research lists and want lists have been really selling out way in advance of what those communities thought was possible. And we do know that coming through 2021, a number of those communities have told us that they sold 200, 300% or more of their plan, which means they sold 2 or 3 years worth of homes relative to what they thought and how long it would be that that community might be available.
Exactly, and they've run out of roads pretty much in some of those communities.
That's right, or the home sites that are left are the last few, and people are starting to question, have I missed that opportunity for new construction in Southwest Florida, in the greater Naples area? And I really think people are concerned about that because sometimes people just like to pick out their own things, or even if it's been somewhat picked out from the builder's perspective in terms of packages of interiors, it's still new and fresh designs and open floor plans, and that's very appealing to a certain group of customers.
Oh, it's fun moving into a new community. You're in there with all the other brand new neighbors, and you know there's a lot of excitement that goes along with that. So,
but it's not exciting if you can't find the home site, if you can't find the home in the community that you wanted.
So yeah, people are saying, well, Florida's full. Well,
are they full? I think maybe not. And so part of what we've spent some time doing is getting back out there, and in this video you'll be able to see that there are quite a number of new construction communities. A lot of our same builders, a lot of favorite builders that people really gravitate toward in our market because of the price points, the value, and the quality, are finding that yes, in fact, some of the communities that they thought they had the 3 to 5 to 7 year plan on have moved a lot faster than they thought. But they are now going out and finding new areas to start brand new communities. And so if you drive around in the greater Naples area, you may see what was a big patch of trees, a big brush filled area, starting to look like somebody's making literally roads to go in there and to start to clear the land. And then that leads to more opportunity for a community that might have one builder or perhaps a couple of builders coming in to offer different kinds of homes and price points. And again, modern homes, great amenities.
Newer floor plans that are, that maybe they've decided to change their floor plan a little bit in the new community and put in new modern features on the new model homes. And we have builders, developers contacting us all the time saying, hey, we just are breaking ground on a brand new community. Why don't you come out and take a look and see what we're doing? So that's what we've been doing is seeing what some of the brand new, in some cases, walking through the dirt still, they're still putting up their model homes.
That's right. But it's going to offer opportunity to our customers. And I think the opportunity to connect even early in your research is something not to overlook. That we can be talking about what home size is really important to you, what room layouts and features might be really important in a home. Do you need a home office? Do you need a place for your pets? Do you need a place for a multi-generational family? All of those sorts of things then help us to figure out, when you're ready to go forward, if something new is important to you, which communities might actually have the things that are most important on your house list. And then couple that with what's really important on your community list.
And what's coming down the road. We talk to people that say, well, you know what, we're not quite ready this year, but we're looking at 24 maybe, or
Maybe later in 23,
later 23, maybe
plus.
24, and we are already seeing some of the communities that might be perfect for those people that aren't quite ready now, but they're going to be ready when the new community is ready. So
that's right. And if you are thinking about new construction and you're thinking about later in 2023, here as we're approaching summer of 2022, don't be fooled, because we have heard from multiple builders that we visit that if you're thinking of late next year or even into early 2024 to have a home ready, you should be in position to make that decision within the next 4 to 6 months.
Oh, easily.
And a lot of our customers may not be thinking about that extended timeline.
right.
Things are not happening on a dime.
No, they're not. I mean, if you want to be in 23, you really need to start looking now.
And we can help with that. And there are communities that will have homes that will be delivered in the second half of 2023 heading into 2024.
Right.
So we want to be helping people to get the best home sites. So the best locations within the community, perhaps the little bit larger lot or the more private lot, whatever
Right.
it is that
Whatever
our
you're looking
customers
for.
trying to find. And some of these communities are offering new sets of amenities. And so as people are thinking not only what is the right home for me and the right lot or home site, also what's the right balance of activities that might be in the community balanced with homeowner fees and
Right.
costs.
Right.
Not everybody needs to live at a resort or wants to. Some people want as much included as possible.
Right.
And the communities that are coming up next still have that whole continuum. And we'll have to take a look at some of these in this video. We'll go out and show folks some of the things that we're starting to see
Some
come
of the things
up.
that are coming up.
As we visit newer communities in the greater Naples area, one of the things that you can almost always count on if it is a planned community of any kind is that there'll be an amenity feature. Amenity features and amenity centers vary greatly across builders and even across communities by the same builder, depending on the size of the community, the number of homes and doors that there'll be inside, and what the target audience is in terms of the home buyers that this community would appeal to. So we're at a community that is underway, under construction, and you can see behind me that the amenity center is already being constructed. Most often you'll see at least a clubhouse and a pool, sometimes other areas for fitness, yoga classes, or other kinds of exercise classes. Could be walking and biking trails, and also these days it's not unusual to see pickleball, tennis, basketball, picnic areas, things that appeal to a wide range of consumers. And so depending on what you're looking for and the level of homeowner association fees that might go along with supporting those amenities, you'll want to reach out to us and we can help pair you up with the communities that offer just what you're looking for and maybe not too much more. Now, when we're talking about new construction communities and putting in amenity centers, there are different rules of thumb for how the builders decide when to actually complete their amenities and what that might mean to you if you're building a home in the early versus the later phases of a community. There are some communities where that amenity center is going to go in really early because it's a selling feature and the builder wants you to be able to see it, experience it, and enjoy it just as soon as you move in. In other communities, the approach may be a little bit different, and it could be that there's a percentage of the number of homes that will be sold, and based on the tiers of those percentages, the builder will start to accomplish building and releasing for use various amenities around the community. So again, depending on where you are in your thought process, your research, and your home buying timeline, we can work with you to match you up to a community that can meet your needs or help you have a reasonable understanding about when the rest of the features of your community might be coming online. It always pays to be represented, even with new construction, because there are so many of these decision points, nuances, and differences across many communities. And in a lot of cases, it's the old cliche, you don't know what you don't know. So work with us as we are here monitoring these communities on a regular basis and bringing all the best of Southwest Florida to each and every one of our customers based on their needs. We look forward to working with you. And let's take a look around the community as this one's getting underway. And as you can see, there are some communities that are really differentiating themselves on the extensive amenity centers that are going up around the greater Naples area. These community centers have everything there in one location within the community. Everything from dog parks to community clubhouses, restaurants, club areas, art studios, fitness studios, multiple pools, and just so much more that brings communities together and really allows people to find that almost every recreation that they are interested in, they can find right in these neighborhoods.
It's really, it's a lot of fun on our end to start seeing some of the new ideas and the new communities. Now they may not, you know, maybe it wasn't in the one that you were originally thinking, but a few minutes down the road and take a left and they're, you know, they're already clearing ground. So it's not like you've missed the boat. You certainly haven't. There's you know, new boats coming out all the time.
There you go. And I think we have builders who really like building and servicing the Southwest Florida community. They want to be present here. And so you may say again, the community I thought I might go to looks like it's pretty much finished out, and how am I going to, you know, get what I want? Well, there are two options. One, we can start looking for resales in that community because people's plans do change, even a year or two in to their home ownership.
Sure.
There are people who relocate to either a different community or even a different geographic area.
Right.
And that opens up resale opportunity. But we may also be able to help figure out where that builder is going next.
Right.
What is their next development? And if you like the kind of home they build and you like the price point, you like the amenity set that they tend to offer,
right,
let's work together to find out how we can best pair you up with the next community. And I think the other thing that's really important is people's assumption could be, and it's a fair consideration, is the next community just going to be far, far away from everything I want to do? And as we go around Naples, in my observation, when I go to North Naples, there's a lot of building. When I come to the south side of Naples, there's a lot going on. When we head toward downtown, there's construction there as well, and to the east. So in every direction from the center of Naples, there is still opportunity for new construction, depending again on price point and value and what's important to you and how much space you need. But I wouldn't rule it out for anyone, the people who want to be closest to the beach and want to pay for the condo that's there or be in that convenient mix with Old Naples and downtown, to the folks who love North Naples and perhaps the proximity to the airport. South Naples, I think you can speak to that. That's also a convenient location, and you can get to so many beaches.
You can. I mean, you know, you can easily go to Marco. You can go to, you know, downtown Naples. There's beaches all up and down when you start in Naples and you start going north. You know, every road has another secret beach that will let you know about after you move in.
That's a good point. And so all of those conveniences and shopping, restaurants, entertainment, medical facilities, they're also coming to every area that's being developed.
That's true. You know, you start seeing...
That's the magnet, right? Once those communities are committed to, everything else flourishes around it.
Then the new Publix is going in, and the new racetrack gas station is going in, and then
and I can't wait to see which new restaurant might be going in. And
it really, you know, I see, oh, there's another new restaurant. Oh, they're over there they're putting it in where the new communities are. You know, I said, well, wait a minute, what about me? You know.
Well, you have to get out and explore, and that's part of what's fun about living in Southwest Florida. Almost in any direction we turn, there's something to try that's new.
That's right.
Or it's an old favorite and you want to go back and enjoy that as well. And you don't have to give that up, regardless of where you might live around Collier County or the greater Southwest Florida area.
Oh, absolutely.
Same thing happens in Lee County when we head up into Bonita Springs, Estero. A lot of growth in Estero, and still a lot of new construction development in Fort Myers and Punta Gorda as we've been up there with customers as well. So anywhere you go, I think the message can be, don't lose sight of the opportunity. Might have to be a little patient, might have to be a little flexible. But we're here to help.
If you want that special community that you've always been thinking about, there's resales in there all the time, so we'll be able to help you out with that. But if you want to build and if you want to do something in 23 or thinking about something a little later, now's the time to start doing a little investigative work, and we can help you with that.
Right. And I think the one trade-off to that, and you mentioned it early, is that for some of these communities, either the current new construction communities to continue to expand and finish out, or the brand new communities, there's a lot of infrastructure work that has to happen right now for our area to catch up. And that's one of the reasons why it's not too soon to be thinking about later in 2023 or 2024.
Right.
Because there are communities that would love to sell more right now, but they have to get the next set of roads in. They have to do sewer work and other water drainage and things like that, so that they can actually prepare to open home sites for sale.
That's right.
And so again, don't forget to reach out and let us know what you're thinking before it's really a pressing timeline, and we can probably help you navigate that with a little less stress and a little more option on your list than it might be if you were trying to go it alone.
Right.
So if this video is helping you in any way and you're finding it enjoyable with good information, we do hope you give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Now, that's not a very expensive proposition. Subscribing does not put you on the hook for anything.
No, it doesn't. It's free. We don't bug you. We don't send you emails. We don't do anything like that. All it does is it lets you know when you go onto YouTube that Rich and Terry just posted up another video. That's
right.
it.
And we're here just to provide great information. And when you're ready, we're here to help you across Southwest Florida to find that right next home for you. Whether you're a current Southwest Florida resident and it's time to move on to something smaller, something larger, something just different, or if you're coming here from somewhere across the country or around the world, we are here to service the Southwest Florida residential real estate market and can't wait to help make your next sale or purchase a very productive one. Thanks for joining us in this episode. Now, before you leave, if you want to look at the video in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and we're going to show you there all of the trends that are coming up in real estate in the Southwest Florida area for summer 2022. You don't want to leave until you check that out. We'll be back soon with more information about Southwest Florida real estate. Have a great day.
Bye now.